and welcome to our first online lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to revise reported speech and then do some exercises. So let's dive right into it. When we report someone's words, we can do it in two ways: direct speech and reported or indirect speech. Direct speech, as the name implies, is someone's exact words. For example, Tom said, "I'm worried." To write the same sentence in reported speech, we would say Tom said that he was worried. The word "that" is optional, by the way. As you can notice, there are a few differences between direct and reported speech. When we change direct speech to reported speech, we must often change the verb tense. For example, Jane said, "I am sick." This is direct speech. Jane said she was sick. This is reported speech. The verb am is present simple. The verb was is past simple. So if we use the present tense in direct speech, we use the past in reported speech. Another example, he said, "I have seen snow." This is direct speech. In reported speech, we say, he said that he had seen snow. Notice the present perfect simple, have seen, changes to the past perfect simple, had seen. The children said, "We are playing Monopoly." This is direct speech. The children said that they were playing Monopoly. This is reported speech. Notice that the present continuous changes to the past continuous. So what happens to the verb when we change a sentence from direct speech to reported speech? The verb shifts one tense back. So present simple changes to past simple. Past simple changes to past perfect simple. Present perfect simple to past perfect simple. Past perfect simple doesn't change. Must changes to had to. Will changes to would. And may to might. Continuous verb tenses also change. For example, am, are, is reading becomes was, were reading. Was, were swimming changes to had been swimming. Has been painting changes to had been painting. And had been traveling doesn't change. Stays the same, had been traveling. Modal verbs such as might, could, would, should, ought to do not change. Now read the following rules and choose the correct option, A, B, or C. Try doing it without checking your notebook. When you change direct speech to reported speech, verbs in the present simple usually change to. The correct answer is B, the past simple. Verbs in the present continuous usually change to. The answer is the past continuous. Verbs in the past simple usually change to, the answer is A, the past perfect simple. Can changes to could, and pronouns sometimes change depending on the context. When changing direct speech to reported speech, it's not just the verb tense that needs to be changed. We often need to change the time as well. For example, on Monday, the boy says to the girl, "I will call you tomorrow." A few days later, the girl meets her best friend and reports to her what the boy said. "He said he would call me the next day, but he didn't." Notice that will changes to would and tomorrow to the next day. So this evening becomes that evening. Today or this day changes to that day. These days to those days. Now changes to then. A week ago changes to a week before. Last weekend changes to the weekend before or the previous weekend. Next week changes to the following week. Tomorrow changes to the next day or the following day. And here changes to there. And now last piece of information. It isn't always necessary to change the tense if something is still true now. For example, direct speech. Mary said, "I am a nurse." Reported speech. Mary said she is a nurse. We don't need to change the tense because this is still true now. Let's look at another example. "I'm coming here tomorrow," he said. If reported on the same day in the same place, he said he's coming here tomorrow. If it's reported later in a different place, he said he was going there the next day. Now let's do some practice. Please make sure you have your notebook and a pen or pencil ready. Rewrite what Lee said using reported speech. I'll give you 20 seconds for each sentence. First one. I don't want to do my homework. The answer is Lee said he didn't want to do his homework. Next one. I'm going to call Sam. The correct answer is Lee said he was going to call Sam. Third sentence. I can't find my mobile. Reported speech. Lee said he couldn't find his mobile. I can borrow my brother's phone. The correct answer is Lee said he could borrow his brother's phone. Next one. My brother doesn't have Sam's phone number on his phone. Reported speech. Lee said his brother didn't have Sam's phone number on his phone. And the last sentence. I'm going to Sam's house. The correct answer is Lee said he was going to Sam's house. Next exercise. Rewrite the quotations in reported speech, changing the pronouns where necessary. Again, you have 20 seconds for each sentence. I want to catch the shoplifter, the security guard said. The correct answer is the security guard said he wanted to catch the shoplifter. Next one. The police arrested a vandal, she said. The answer is she said the police had arrested a vandal. It's difficult to catch drug dealers, said the police inspector. Reported speech. The police inspector said it was difficult to catch drug dealers. We are questioning two teenagers about the burglary, the police officer said. The correct answer is the police officer said they were questioning two teenagers about the burglary. And the last sentence. A boy in my class vandalized a park bench, my brother said. The answer is my brother said a boy in his class had vandalized a park bench. This concludes today's lesson on reported speech. Till next time.